Hello! I've been having fun today doing little puddle paw paintings. So I have just finished doing a lovely pink little lily flower, and I thought that I'd like to do a little twin for it and just swap the colours around a little bit so it won't be exactly the same. So here is my white to go in the middle to help it stretch. I'm going to use exactly the same colours. This one I'm going to put down first this time, and this is Liquitex fluorescent orange, and I only put a little bit of that down last time. I'll put a little bit more so it will be a lot more dominant this time. And then this lovely rose quartz by Deco Art, which is a nice pearl pink. Then I have got this lovely fluorescent pink by Liquitex. Got this lovely pearl white by Deco Art. This is a neon pink, which is much softer. Put a little bit more of the pearl white down. Then I've got this 24 karat gold by Deco Art. And then into the middle of that I am going to put some of this Floetrol with Amsterdam white. So everything is exactly the same as I did last time. The only difference is the order. I've put the orange down first instead of the pink. So quite a lot of white in there, in that centre. I can see a big air bubble, but I don't think that's going to matter too much at the moment. So that's got those colours down. I'm going to do just the same as I did last time. I'm going to blow 4 petals and we'll see how we go from there. It's not quite central. I might perhaps do it that way first. Yeah, definitely not central. Yeah, it looks lovely actually with that orange on the outside. I just blow that just down that way a little bit. Just want it to be relatively symmetrical. It doesn't matter if it's not exactly symmetrical. So that's got that. And then I will do the same as I did last time. I've got my stick and some of this green and just go out from the centre. Put a little bit more green in this little tray. Now I just thought it'd be interesting to see what the different colours would come out like in a different order, because I loved the one that I did. I loved the pink on the outside, but I do also love orange. And I just thought that the one on its own is lovely. I thought it might be nice for there to be a pair. And if you don't create these things at the same time, I find it quite difficult to recreate them to be exactly the same as the first one you've done. Well, that's a very good reason for doing a video actually. that's one of the reasons I started doing videos, so that I could see exactly what I did, see exactly what colours I used, and if I needed to recreate something, it would make it a lot easier because I had everything in front of me to see. And I'll do the same as I did before, get my little stick and just take it into the centre on each of these little petals. Yes, I think this one is going to be bigger than the last one. Get my heat gun. Some lovely little cells coming up there with the pink and the orange. So now I will stretch it like I did with the last one. I suspect this one might not need so much stretching. So same thing again, take it down one way and then take it down the opposite way. Not quite to the very edge, and then it won't tip right over. Because as I said with my last one, it is this stretching that creates all the lovely patterns. So that's kind of in the centre again. I'm going to take it over this way a little bit. And that way. So again, none of this at the moment has gone right to the edge. Bring it back to the centre. And start all over again. Down. It's just lovely because all those lovely little dots, every time you do this, they just stretch that little bit more, and all those colours just come through that little bit more. Just to get that weight of the paint just into the centre. And back over this way again. Don't really want to lose the cells on that corner. But I do want it to touch the edge slightly. If you do it too much, then the cells will go just right over the edge, and those look really nice, those dots. And that other edge at the bottom, that could go much closer. So I'll let that stretch out just that little bit more, just to get that closer. Those colours are all coming through really nicely now. There, that's got that close to that edge now. Very close to that edge. So I'm going to tip it back again, just so that that pattern comes back. Into the centre. So yes, it's getting there. It's looking quite different to the last one. I want to stretch that bottom edge right out actually now, because I want it to have a pointiness to it. So I'm happy now for that to go over that edge, that pattern a little bit. There, so that's got that colour right over that edge now. And I'm going to now tip that other side so that that will also go over the edge. And that will make it a lot more pointy. It's going very slowly, but it is going. Nearly. I could put some paint on there just to help it go over, but at the moment I think I'll just... No, I'm going to have to put a bit of paint on it just to help it to go over that edge. I don't think it's going to want to go without a little bit of help. So just by putting that little bit of paint on that edge, it will persuade it now just to follow over the side, she says. Oh, it's stubborn, isn't it? I think that should just about be enough now. Yes, that's got it over that edge. So now, tip it back to the middle again. Those cells are looking lovely. Lovely mixture of colour. Just want that centre to get back to the middle a little bit. That is looking very nice. You see, it wasn't very straight to start with, so I guess it's not too likely that it will be straight in the end. Might just tilt it slightly sideways. Down. Right, let's assess this now. Well, I think that looks really pretty. It's not exactly the same shape as the last one, but it does look pretty, and the colours are very nice. And I think to be alongside the last one, I think will be really nice. I might just move that down slightly that way, see what happens. I don't want to distort the shape too much actually, because I think I don't want it to just look too rounded, which it might do. So no, I think that would be a nice little twin to go with the last one. So I'm going to call that finished. So I will turn the camera off and I will bring you down for a nice little close-up. So here is a close-up of this beautiful little painting. These colours are just lovely. I love that fluorescent orange actually, with the fluorescent pink and all the other colours. I love all these big cells with all those different colours, and I love the fact that it will be a nice little match for its twin, which is just here. And that one had the pink on first rather than the orange on first. So you can see the difference that that has made. There was a lot more orange in this particular painting, although the technique was the same. So I will let that dry along with the other one, and I will let you see those, how they have dried and developed. But at the moment, I think they're looking really nice. So I'll see you again soon. So here is this beautiful little flower. It has dried nicely now and I'm really happy with it. I love those metallic little accents to it, and I love the fluorescent colours. I love all those little details and the way that it shimmers. And it's very interesting with the orange that was put down first rather than the pink, and it's just looking really pretty. So I have put it right next to its little twin, which had the pink put down first rather than the orange, just so that you can see the difference between them. And I think they'll look really nice together up on a wall. Very bright, but very delicate at the same time, and I love that contrast. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.